for an SUV, this is such a pleasant experience. It's very light to steer. Steering is informative and secure at the same time. So it's not like you're driving this huge big rig that weighs almost 5,000 pounds. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Hi there. Today we're driving a 2024 Volvo XC90T Recharge on our channel. Let's fire it up. I'm gonna put it into charge mode for now. Let the battery charge up a bit, but not that it affects performance. I've never felt any difference between a fully charged battery or a slightly charged battery. Performance has been very consistent. But let's go take a look outside. So the XC90 came into the world market in the early 2000s. It is one of the safest SUVs that you can buy today or back then. Incredible safety ratings, beautiful safe car. And this is the plug-in hybrid version. So this body style came in on the market in 2016. It came as a T5, a T6, and then later a T8. And this is the top of the line version in terms of the powertrain, but this is not the highest trim level. There are some options that this specific vehicle doesn't have, like the air suspension, the heads-up display, the Napa, the ventilation. But getting in the back, it feels super comfortable. It feels like a S-Class SUV. There's tons of space. I'm 6'2", and there's absolutely an enormous amount of headroom, legroom. We have heated rear seats, a dual zone climate for the rear passengers, and for some reason now the temperature only goes by 2. So 64, 66, 68, some fast chargers. Love the Swedish flag touch. A third row seat. I guess we're going to have to do it this way. Boom. Okay. Also vents that help circulate the air on the side right here. Let's take a look at the trunk. We have a very large trunk. There is plenty of space here, especially if we were to fold these seats. But because I would need to, I think, yeah, move that seat up a bit. Our first aid kit, a 12-volt plug in case you want to plug in a dash cam in the back. Very nice. This hood opens up really high, and you can pretty much just have to jump up to get it. Okay, I think it should be closed. Here's our plug-in for the charge. All right, now feature-wise, let's talk about the cabin, the basic features here. Very comfortable front seats, the Google virtual cockpit. I will admit I do prefer the older cockpit more, with the different colors, the performance, the minimalistic. For those of you that own those 2019, 2020 models, you will know what I'm talking about. Seats are incredible. We got Harman Kardon memory for the driver. We got all our different modes: hybrid, power, pure, off-road, auto, hold, charge. We're right now in charge. We got a backup camera, Google Maps with YouTube. Again, this is all a Google dependent system. Apple CarPlay, I don't think it has the wireless capability, unfortunately. A huge panoramic sunroof. I think it's absolutely enormous and beautiful. And we can close it. Glove box. And it's actually a good size glove box. You can put a lot of stuff in there. Connectivity, controls, headrest fold. So we got all our basic features here. I do wish they had the Android Auto, the wireless Apple CarPlay, but that's okay. The fancier models got the heads-up display, ventilated Napa seats. Here's our climate. We got a heated steering wheel, heated seats, dual zone climate. Let's do a wiper test. The fluid comes right out of the actual wiper blades, which is super cool. Horn test. Let's do backup camera. And there's also a 360 mode here. Unfortunately, it does not show you 360 and backup together like in other cars. I wish it did. Oh well, that's okay. But let's get started. Let's start out with our little U-turn. You can see the side profile of the car. It's a really timeless design, in my opinion. I think it's stunning. Really beautiful vehicle, if you ask me. Let's head on out here. I am in charge mode. I do want to just charge up the battery a little bit, and then we're gonna have some fun with the powertrain. Seating position is excellent. Visibility is as well. I really like the armrests and the materials. It just feels awesome. And even in charge mode, you still have so much power here. It's insane. The engine is quiet, refined. I don't hear any noise. For an SUV, this is such a pleasant experience. It's very light to steer. Steering is informative and secure at the same time. So it's not like you're driving this huge big rig that weighs almost 5,000 pounds.
Rear K-band. Mute memory.
Let's go to auto mode now. And stay and drive. So we're going to turn around. We'll do a quick acceleration test to see how fast this XC90 T8 is on the power and what kind of times it can put down. We'll probably do 2 quick runs and then head for the highway. But so far, I gotta say, this is an impressive SUV. Even without the optional air suspension, the ride is phenomenal. It's smooth. You don't feel the bumps in your back. Excellent riding SUV. I've taken these on trips, 4 or 5 hour trips before, and I've never felt tired in them. They're very good travel companions, and especially the T8. I've really liked this so far compared to especially the B6. I feel like the power level here is completely next level. You got so much more torque, acceleration. It's very instant. It's like this. But let's turn around and we're going to do our test. Let's check the U-turn radius, see how that is. And it's actually a really good radius for this kind of size. Let's reset the Dragy. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Excellent acceleration. that's where it cuts off in the power. This car can easily go 150, 155 without even trying. It's just so good on the power. Let's see what we did. So we did 0 to 60 in 5.38 seconds valid. No brake boosting, nothing. 0 to 62, 5.66. Again, keep in mind, it's a 90-degree day today. 8.78 at 82.25, and the quarter mile came in at 13.51 at 104.28. Kind of impressive if you ask me. That is super impressive. This is faster than what an Audi S5 would run, just pedal to the metal. 60 to 100 came in just 7 seconds. That's phenomenal. And let's do one more try here. All right, let's reset the Dragy. All right, come to a full stop. All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh my gosh. That's insane. It actually spins the wheels if you give it some boost. And we did 0 to 60 in 5.29 seconds, so about 5.3 again. And 0 to 62 in 5.6, and the 40 to 80, 5.2, and the 1/8 mile 8.75 at 82.49. So again, consistent speed, consistent result. I think if we let's actually try this one more time. I'm just curious. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Gosh, it just launches right out of the hole. 5.17. Oh man. Whoa. This thing moves. OMG. 0 to 60 in 5.17 seconds. This is even better than first time. 0 to 62 in 5.47. 40 to 80 in 5.02. 60 to 100 in 6.98, so we even got out of the 7 seconds. 62 to 100, 6.68. Wow. 0 to 100 in 12.15. And the quarter mile at 13.35 at 105.77. 105.77. Unbelievable. Wow. Yeah, I'm just so impressed with this XC90. This is incredible. I think Volvo did such a perfect job in terms of just the balance, the handling. You can be going over 100 and you don't feel any speed in this car whatsoever. Just so quiet, you can whisper. Perfect soundproofing. You don't hear wind, no tire noise, nothing. I know there's a gentleman in Lithuania, I believe. His nickname is T5D5. So he apparently has a way of removing the speed limiters of these cars. Because seriously, remove the speed limiter, put proper tires on here that, you know, like whatever, Y-rated tires, and you got yourself a heck of a sleeper. Like, this car has great brakes, great balance. And we're coming into the turn at 48. A lot of cars struggle with this turn. But let's see how it feels. Look at that, 47, it doesn't even struggle. A lot of cars here struggle at 50. Sporty cars. All right, well, let's go to auto, power. All right. See, it's just so powerful. There's just so much get up and go in this Volvo. You don't even need anything. Like, just press and go. Don't even need to floor it. It's got so much low end power. Like, it's instant. $70 feels maybe like $30. This is 10% throttle right now. I absolutely love this. The highway power here is just insane. Crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Front K-band.
Well, anyway, that summarizes our test drive for today. I hope you all enjoyed it. This is definitely a super duper fun car. I really like it a lot. I gotta give this an A+. Just in every respect. Take off the speed limiter and it would be just absolute perfection. But make sure to smash that like and subscribe button. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And until next time.